Hello, Matt here. I go to a lot of estate sales and I see a lot of different types of things. And I do look for fans and among other things. But this fan stands out as probably one of the most interesting I've ever found. I went on a estate sale website and I saw a picture of this thing. I knew it was newer because the grill bars on the cage were so close together, so I knew it was a modern fan, but this one had a really cool look to it. I mean, this is inspired by a 1910 fan. I mean, look how ornate that base is. I've seen GE pancake fans with similar bases. This thing is new. It's a modern fan made by a company called Fanimation. What really caught my eye was that logo, and it's basically a stylized H with a marlin going through it. So I looked it up, and it's their Havana series. So usually the Havana series, you get the motor and the cage for about $560, and then you can select different bases or mounts. So the base is on now is a tabletop or desk base. You can get a pedestal base that stands probably about 4 or 5 feet tall. And then you can get a base that mounts to the wall. This one is a little more special. This is from their Hemingway series. So the H is, since Hemingway lived in Cuba and Florida, they felt the marlin would be an appropriate logo. But I'll turn it around in a minute and show you the Hemingway label. But this thing has got no plastic in it. The only plastic part on it is the knob that selects the speeds. The blade is 12 inches across, made out of a painted or a coated metal. The cage is steel, but the logo plate and the rest of it are all cast aluminum. And I'll explain to you how I know that. It's either powder coated or painted metal. I just don't know which. But let me turn it around. Show you the back. Kind of similar material to the base. Yeah, just as ornate as the base. Let me zoom in on the... See, there's the Ernest Hemingway label. And the serial number is like 1,493, so they didn't make many of these. And here's the other label. And here's the Havana. So it's actually part of their Havana series, but it's much more limited than that. You can see there's the knob there. Made in Taiwan. It doesn't. What's interesting about it is it doesn't have an oscillating mechanism, so it probably would have made it a lot heavier. I think probably weighs 22 pounds, if not more. I haven't actually weighed it. There's the front again. I mean, even the cord is like an old fan cord. It's cloth covered. Really nice. Now let me at least turn it on for you so you can see it. See it run. That's high. So it's a pretty powerful fan. It's got 3 speeds. Low. I actually emailed Fanimation to find out how many of these were made, how much it costs. Less than $2,000 makes sense, but the cost is like $934. I mean, that if there was tax involved, it'd be over $1,000 for an electric fan. A lot of money, but I paid less than $100 for it, so I was very pleased with it. So I just wanted to show you this fan. It is pretty extraordinary for something that's modern made, you can still get them. But if you have any comments, feel free to leave them. That's all there is. Thank you.